Lying already. Okay, so I did a Google search and came here to WordPress.com. This is going to be our blog address. We need to give it a good title. Remember, this is your professional portfolio for this credential class or this certificate class. So it needs to be something appropriate for a graduate level blog. So let's say I'm going to call it NLTC 510. Let's try adding Williams to that because that's our new Learning Technology Certificate, Class 510. Hopefully you guys will come up with something a little more creative than that. It's available. And I'm going to use the free WordPress domain. And yeah, okay, so then let's see, my password. And they like that. I got to give them a address here. So that checks out, and my blog will be posted in English. I signed up, and boom, I'm done. Now I can create this profile. You don't have to. You can do this. I'm going to just for fun. That's enough, just a little blurb about me and save my profile there. Okay, and the email has been sent to that address. So I'm using Chrome, so it might look a little bit different than what you're using. You might want to try out Chrome if you're not using it yet. I love using Chrome. But there it is. So I'm going to activate my blog. And here we are in our dashboard. It can be a little overwhelming if you haven't blogged before. I would really suggest it if you don't have a lot of experience with blogging and stuff, to take the time definitely to watch this 2-minute video, to take the time to click around on things. You've got like nothing to lose. If you make a mistake, everything can be undone. One of the fun things about WordPress, besides the fact that it looks really cool, is there's all sorts of neat things you can do with it. For example, over here, these are going to be our posts and stuff. Now, this first one, Hello World, be sure you get rid of it. That's a generic, it's kind of a placeholder that they put in there for you when you're setting up your blog. So I'm going to trash that. And it's gone. So now I'm going to go over here to Pages. Now, part of what you're going to be doing is this is going to house your portfolio for all 4 classes. So we need to create a separate page for each class for 510, 511, 512, and 513, as well as an About Me page. If you want to continue on and build more out than that, awesome. It's always, it's fantastic to do more. But you need to have those 5 requirements, those 5 pages to meet the requirements. So I'm going to add a new page here by clicking on Add New and simply title it 510. If you can name them whatever you want within reason, that it needs to have the 510, 511, 512, and 513 in there so that it shows up and your instructor can see which tab you're going into. And this 510 tab is where you will be posting stuff for our class. Whoops. I'm really not a very good typer to begin with, and under pressure it's even worse. Okay, over here on the side, every time before you create a page, you can come over here and click on Preview, which lets you see what your post looks like so far, so you can go back in and do some changes and stuff. This is the default design that it came up with. So I'm going to close this one, and I will publish it. So now I've got I should have an About Me page and an NLTC 510 page, so I'm going to add another one. Title it NLTC 511. And I don't have anything to put in there yet, so I'm just going to publish that. And we're going to keep doing this for 513 and 514 as well. So I took a little break there. Now I have all 5 pages done. I'm going to go here to the appearance. And this tells me my current theme up here. And the current theme is 2011 by the WordPress team. It's lovely, but not my favorite. So I'm going to scroll down here. And actually, I like this one, but it's a premium one, which means I have to pay it for it. And I'm not going to do that. So there are loads of themes. You can see it's displaying 15 out of 124. And there's more online. If you do a Google search for WordPress themes, you'll find even more. Trying to find something that kind of fits me. And I kind of like this this clean look here, so I'm going to click on Preview. And that'll show me what it would look like. There's my blog title. Here's my About page, the 510, 511, 513, and 514. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to close this, and then come back here and click on Activate. And now this new page comes up. So that's going to be my theme. These widgets and menus, options, backgrounds, these are all things that you can customize for your website. So you really should go through and explore it using the widgets. Super fun. You can choose over here where they're going to display on your page and what they are. So you can go through and pick all this. I'm going to add the Twitter theme. So I'm going to go through here, and I saw down here the Twitter theme. I like Twitter a lot, as you'll find out. And I'm just going to click and drag it up here to where I want it. I'm going to put it in the right sidebar. So I just click, drag it there, and I'll call it Recent Tweets. I'm going to put in my Twitter username here. And I'm going to hide tweets published by whatever. And display the follow button, yeah. And then click Save, and it'll be there in my sidebar. Lots of good things here for you to explore and add. Okay, so now let's take a look. Here's my page, and here's those recent tweets right there. This is my home page. Now you've got a home page and an about page, so I need to go back and look at my posts. All right, I'm going to add a new post. So I'm going to go to Pages, All Pages, and it'll show me all the pages. That About page is the first thing we need to work on. So I clicked on Edit. And I'm going to just fill in some information about me. I know, crazy, huh? So I added some text there telling about me. Not a whole lot. I should add more, but I'm going to insert an image. So I clicked on the little tab there, and then it's going to ask me to either pull it from my computer, from the URL, or from Media Library. I haven't established much of a library yet, so I'm going to just pick one from my computer. And there's my dogs. There's my camping trip. There. Ooh, scary, but that won't work. So it's nice to have a picture of yourself in there. I'm going to use that. Here's the title. The alternate text is what shows up when you move your mouse over it. So I'm just going to say, type in my name there. And then where do I want it in the center? I actually want it in the left, so I'm going to insert it into post. And yeah, not bad. So now I've got that done. I'm going to update that page. And it's done. So I can click up here on the name of my blog. My home page is still empty. I got to come back and check that out. But if I click on the About page, it gives a little blurb about me. I added that Twitter widget over there, and I'm ready to go. When you're doing your things for this class, you're going to be posting in here in the 510 tab for me, and you need to do the About thing as well. And we'll fill out the home page also. So, okay, that's a good start.